Welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd start this week as a normal, simple, non-complicated, no shenanigans opening week. Just something quick, clean, and to the point. How about a joke? Two ghosts walk into a bar. One ghost says to the other ghost, "I can't figure out how to..." Hey, it's me from the future. Well, during editing. Listen, I forgot to tell you to hit the like and subscribe button below. Please, go ahead and hit that for me, the like and the subscribe. They kind of changed where it was at on the YouTube page, but it's right down there. You can actually see it down there. Anyways, if you also want to share this video, please be my guest. Share the video as well. It helps me keep this channel alive, and believe me, I need all the help I can get. Anyways, sorry to interrupt the joke. It's a really good joke, by the way. Anyways, I'll let you get back to it. Like and subscribe. Tweezers! That's my Butterfingers. Classic. Speaking of classic, today's video is brought to you by Spooks, and it's titled Top 5 Scariest Videos That'll Steal Your Sleep. Listen, Spooks is really close to getting to 1 million subscribers, and by close I mean like, I don't know, 150,000. But please, I'll be leaving a link to his channel in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give him a like and a subscribe. Hopefully, even though I can only give him maybe 1 or 2 subscribes, it still counts, and it'll get him closer to his goal. Anyways, without further ado, let's get in the mix. All right, spookers, let's do this. I'm hyped. It's like such a good way to start your week.
My name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 5 scariest videos that will steal your sleep. So, let's begin.
Man, these CCTV ones always get me too.
Video game technology has advanced so much in the past decade to the point where it's
a Kinect. I don't know how I feel about this.
And companies are slowly moving away from the old gimmicky tactics of years past. It may be hard to remember, but back in the heyday of the Xbox One, there was an accessory for the console called
the Kinect, yeah,
which tried to be the next big thing for gaming, but never really took off. In the following video published to YouTube by Marvin Kakuas.
Alright, let's just see what we got. Before I get skeptical, let's find out what we got.
Explains that he just found out the Kinect has a night vision feature and wants to show it to his viewers.
Okay.
Seems fairly simple and straightforward, right? Well,
what is that? Is that like a flashlight?
Flicks off the lights in the house. Take a good look in the kitchen right here, particularly where the fridge is.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature.
What the hell was that?
I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but
what the hell was that?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
I think
it
it's
like slime or something went down the side. Did I see that right?
Dark. You can see all you can see is my Xbox controller.
Will it do it again?
And then back to night vision. It's actually
an eerie shadow-like figure can be seen right above the fridge.
Yeah, watch.
Eventually disappearing as soon as Marvin turns on the Kinect's night vision mode. In the description of the video, Marvin writes, quote, "When I watched the video later, I realized
you see how,
there was a figure and what appears to be a mist of some sort on the upper right portion of the screen. While I was filming..."
That being said, like, I don't want to take anything away from this guy because that is pretty good, just the way it moves and stuff. I'm not a big fan of the Kinect. I mean, maybe it's a cat or something, because like my cat gets on the fridge all the time and it like slinks down and stuff sometimes. That I can't, but it's not defined as a cat. I will say that. It doesn't like look like a cat, but it looks pretty good. I can definitely tell that there are some depths, and like I can tell it's a fridge, and I can tell there's a table and stuff like that. But that looks like it looks like a shadow or something, just kind of like slowly, like, oh snap, I'm on the and like trying to get away, that kind of thing. So
filming, I did not notice it. Later, as you can see, that figure is completely gone when I switch back to the Kinect's night vision. End quote. So what in the world could this unsuspecting man possibly have captured so suddenly on camera? Is this actually a genuine paranormal?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know about the Kinect, how I feel about the Kinect to begin with, but is it a shadow person, man, beast, man, bear, pig thing? I don't know. It's definitely scary looking, and I don't know if it's like his shadow because of the lighting or the way the Kinect works. I don't know. But it's definitely weird looking.
Entity. Perhaps this is just a strange trick of the light. Either way, if you're a Kinect owner, you may want to be careful the next time you fiddle around with the night vision settings.
I have heard, like, I think there's another video out there where a guy was, like, messing with a Kinect and like, then there was, like, some dude standing behind him and then disappeared. I don't know if I'd have, like, I don't know about that Kinect, man. Maybe the Kinects are cursed. Did somebody die making Kinects? Maybe it's the ghost of the Kinect maker or something. I don't know. Pretty good. Good start.
The next video
Marvin
on this list comes from none other than Marvin Kakuas.
52 subscriber. This guy's big ballin'.
Some genuinely unsettling activity while trying to show off the night vision feature on his Xbox One Kinect. This video in question was uploaded 2 months after that initial Kinect video, indicating that whatever was in his house that day in February never left. In the description
this is another
of the
Kinect?
upload, Marvin explains the situation regarding what he caught on his Kinect's night vision camera before stating that ever since that incident, some seriously strange things have been going on inside his house that he can't explain.
Okay.
In the following video, Marvin holds his camera in his hands as he walks around the house late at night. All seems to be going well when something quite creepy happens out of nowhere. Have a listen.
Alvin.
Oh, is that his dog? Oh,
Ain't funny anymore, man.
dude, why does your house have all this creepy shit in it? Like, why are you even like, look at this thing, man. What is this? What, like, you can't even see it. Hang on. Man, look, I'm all discombobulated. Look at this thing. Like, what is this? Is this like a reindeer or in the middle of your living room? Like a stuffed reindeer? Like, why? And then there's just tons of, like, get some lights down there, man.
Dude.
Okay, so this is like a kid's room,
About a minute
probably. I'm
later,
freaking out.
Marvin can be heard calling out his niece's name, but he does not get any sort of response. Most likely because the child is sleeping or simply cannot hear him from wherever they are in the house. But it's at this point in the video where Marvin enters the living room / kitchen where he gets truly freaked out.
Oh my
And for a
God.
good reason.
That's... Dude, please don't. Please don't.
Oh, what the f? Oh, shit.
What are you talking about? What? What, dude? What? What's in the box?
It may be a little bit difficult to see, but if you look just carefully enough, you can see that the lamp in the room is seemingly moving all by itself, which obviously is enough to freak Marvin out.
Alright.
And it's hard to blame him.
Yeah.
Since this video, Marvin has posted 2 more videos to his YouTube channel, but those 2 are videos of him on an amusement park ride, and the other is one of him riding a motorcycle. So hopefully this means...
Wait, this guy's got 52 subscribers. I got 9. This guy's got 52 subscribers riding an amusement park ride. Man, I gotta figure out what's going on. I gotta figure out the algorithm or
that Marvin
something.
has since been able to move houses. That, or whatever was lurking in his house, is since gone. Let's just hope it doesn't come back.
Man.
Today's sponsor...
See, he's probably lived in that house for a while, too. Like, he would know if, like, the air conditioning... Because I saw a vent next to the light, but he would probably know, right? Like, that the air coming out would be strong enough to push that light. And I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that it could. So he would probably know. That's pretty freaky, man.
Keeps.
After all that...
The 2 out of 3 guys experience hair loss by the time they're 35. Luckily, Keeps has got you covered with clinically proven...
So, I usually let these play.
...to stop hair loss and improve hair growth. I know I'll be exploring...
You can fast
scary
forward, I'd
places
understand,
well
but I
into
usually
my
let these
30s
play because
and
this is
maybe
Sir
40s,
Spooks'.
And who knows... The excitement, tension, and anxiety I get from visiting those places will maybe have a negative impact on my
Dude,
hair.
I've never seen him before. Is
So
that
I'm just
him?
grateful that Keeps physicians will help me select the right products and treatments for my specific condition and hair goals. In addition to clinically proven treatments, Keeps has an award-winning all-natural thickening shampoo and conditioner system. Each treatment plan comes with a full year of unlimited messaging, so you can connect with your prescribing doctor about anything, anytime. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com.
Is this real though? I mean,
Spooks.
does this really have to be prescribed by a doctor?
That's keeps.com/SirSpooks.
All right. Hey man, gotta make a living, I get it.
In December of 2018, a YouTuber named Fur Boots uploaded a video in which he recalls a strange paranormal experience he had.
All right, wait, let's read this real quick. This is about a paranormal experience I had with a couple of friends and the activity we had captured during the night in London. A shadow person, also known as a shadow figure, shadow being, or black mass, was captured by our camera at that time. But we only noticed it later when viewing the photos taken that night. Okay.
With some friends he had just moved to England with back in February of 2003. The uploader says that he and his friends were fascinated by the realm of the paranormal and would often talk about life and death, what comes after life or what doesn't come after life. One day, the group of friends walked the streets of London and asked complete strangers if they knew where the most haunted place imaginable could be found. Eventually, they asked an older man this question, at which point he pointed them in the direction of an old, abandoned psychiatric hospital. When the friends arrived, they realized that it had been demolished and replaced by a recent residential development. Frustrated, the friends kept walking on for several hours before eventually stumbling upon Roding Valley Park. In the park, the friends spent the remainder of the night inside while they smoked and talked about life. During their stay in the park,
Smoked? Were they? What are we smoking? Huh? There's a lot of things you can smoke. Are we smoking cigarettes? Are we smoking things?
the group took a handful of photos. Upon first glance, these photos may look to be nothing out of the ordinary, but if you brighten them up and enhance the colors, you'll see that these photos are most definitely not normal.
Okay.
Take a look and see.
Later that evening, we had a strange encounter.
Okay. All right. I haven't seen all of it yet, but the misty stuff is smoke. They just said that they were smoking. So I can't take the smoking pictures seriously. That being said, maybe they got something better. Maybe they got some figures. They said shadow figure. So let's see.
Two of us felt a huge dip in temperature and started shivering. I didn't know what to make of it at that time. Neither did they. It felt weird though.
Okay, see, this means nothing to me. This means nothing. I wish I could say it does. Like they could say none of us were smoking, or none of us. The temperature was like a balmy 82 degrees, so their breath wasn't doing this. But since you said you were smoking,
We were all sitting at the bench at that moment, and one of us decided to take a photo. What follows is a photo of some entity, something. We called it o vulto. As you can see, well, you can't see anything, but if you tweak up the brightness and contrast, you will be able to see what is in the photo.
get out of town. What? You got Slender Man? You didn't get Slender Man. Oh my lord. Oh mon Dieu.
We left the park at dawn, and only when we got home did we notice what the photos contained. We proceeded to analyze all of them by tweaking the contrast and brightness, and only then did we find out about the figure.
What in the world did this YouTuber and his friends experience that night?
Could be.
To this
I
day,
can't.
the uploader and his friends say
It definitely looks like a person. It definitely looks like a person. I will say that. Is it a ghost? I don't know. Could it be somebody else in the dark running around? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they got that kind of situation in England. But it's possible.
they have absolutely no idea.
But as for the misty stuff, I think that's just smoke. But they could have got one. I mean, it's kind of a weird, like, it looks like here, it's like there's a shape here, but then it looks like this is him bending over. Maybe he's just going up and down. Maybe he's doing some squats, you know? He's got some squat action going. I don't know, maybe.
What they managed to capture in their pictures that night. But it hasn't left their minds even after all these years. It seems these friends love to go exploring, but I think it's more than safe to assume that they won't want to wander back into Roding Valley Park, just to be on the safe side.
All right. Well, not definitive, but...
On May 25th, 2015, a small YouTube channel called White Owl Paranormal uploaded a genuinely bone-chilling piece of footage that they filmed inside the Whispers Estate, located in Mitchell, Indiana. But the Whispers Estate is not just any ordinary
I think I've heard
building.
of that before.
Far from it. In fact, the Whispers Estate has quite the reputation for being haunted. Despite this knowledge, the crew over at White Owl Paranormal let their curiosity get the better of them, deciding to ultimately wander.
Look at this. Look at this squad here. Oh my, can you sleep in here? Why would you, are the beach balls for the ghosts? Is that why they're there?
Inside to see if they can capture anything interesting. During the investigation, the cameraman sets down his camera and proceeds to use an EVP device in order to potentially communicate with any spirits that may be in the area at the time. A few seconds go by and it seems as if the uploader is going to have no such luck. But that quickly changes when out of nowhere something terrifying can be heard. Have a listen.
God. What?
Static noise can be heard before eventually a raspy and creepy voice can be heard saying, "I can't wait to get you alone." If that wasn't chilling enough for you, if you look carefully, you can also see what appears to be some sort of shadow figure looming in the hallway.
Okay, wait.
What?
All right, stop. Couple things we got to knock out. Number one, is this investigator already alone? And number two, is that if they're not alone, then that could be like somebody that he's with in that little shadow. But if he absolutely knows where everybody is, or she knows where everybody is, I would get the hell out of that area quick.
Was this strange figure responsible for that disturbing sentence? To this day, the folks over at White Owl Paranormal have absolutely no idea, and it seems as though they may never get a concrete answer. Let's all just hope that they are wise enough to never set foot inside Mitchell, Indiana's Whispers Estate, ever again. If they did, there is truly no telling what dangers could be waiting for them.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
A YouTuber named Agent Cole 1 is filming a video for his channel where he says that it's 3 in the morning and he cannot get to sleep because he thinks he heard a strange voice talking downstairs, despite the fact that he's home alone, stating that
Home Alone? Was this one of these latchkey kids? Listen, man. This kid looks like he's, what, 11? And he's gonna be the Ghostbuster of the house?
that his grandparents are out of town for the weekend. Obviously, being a kid, you would
Okay, dude, he is super young. Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe it's, I'm old or something. But the grandparents left this kid in charge. How old is this kid? This kid... I mean, the grandparents are away. I don't think he's old enough to have a beer or anything like that. Is that...
be quite freaked out by hearing even the slightest noise that seems out of place in the house. But impressively, Cole works up the courage to investigate the house. Perhaps just
He's
to make
gotta
sure
have a
he's
buddy or
nothing to
something
worry
there.
about. Maybe it's just his imagination. Sadly for Cole, it's not. At one point in the video, Cole proceeds to slowly walk around his house as he makes sure to check every room, ensuring his safety. Just when it seems as if his fears are unfounded, something truly terrifying happens.
hear that?
Do Cole? Get the out of here. Get
As Cole
out of
enters what appears to
here.
be some sort of an office room, a creepy crying sound can be heard coming from nearby, before a loud crashing noise causes Cole to flee from the room as fast as he possibly can. Sadly, we never get a look at who or what could have made that strange crying noise, nor do we ever get any answers as for what the loud crashing sound was. To this day, Cole has absolutely no idea what he heard inside the comfort of his own home that night, but it most certainly wasn't anything friendly. Seeing as how this video is now 10 years old, it's safe to assume that Cole is now a grown-up, living in a different house, away from the terrors of his childhood.
Okay, so what I need to know more about this. I mean, if this is the only like paranormal video this kid ever uploaded, that makes it makes it better for me. It makes me understand like, hey, maybe he really did have something, like he uploaded this one thing and that was it. But that being said, I don't understand that his grandparents would just leave him alone in this house. Like, I would assume that he had a buddy, or because the kid, he looks young, man. He looks young to be leaving for like a weekend. But, you know, what do I know? I don't have any kids, so maybe you just got to get away from the little rascals.
Hopefully, Cole is able to live in peace these days and not have to worry.
Cole seems like, after, if that was real, that he's got a little PTSD. That's what I would have.
About the past. Let's just hope the childhood terrors don't follow him into adulthood. And that was the top 5 scariest videos that will steal your sleep.
All right. Well, thank you, Sir Spooks.
Good.
God. Well, thank you again, Sir Spooks. It was an excellent video, as always. And I know that I watch a lot of the older videos that these YouTubers make. I just don't want to step on their toes if they make a newer video. Besides, I haven't seen a lot of these older videos. So, as usual, I'll be leaving a link to his video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give him a like, and subscribe. And you can probably watch the newer stuff as well. I'll get to it eventually. But, until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya. So see ya.